Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here, ZSPN. Welcome to the Lakers post-game show on ZSPN on YouTube. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the OKC Thunder tonight. Guys, as you can see, the title of this video, the Lakers got it. They got the must-needed win against OKC tonight, and in convincing fashion. I have to say, guys, this was one of the type of games when the Lakers just had to get it. They had to win this game. But lots of things went down today, and I have to say it was a bit surprising. But at the end of the day, the Lakers finally got it done without LeBron, without Anthony Davis, and also without D'Angelo Russell in this game tonight. And they managed to get a win tonight in the second half in one of the most competitive runs for the Los Angeles Lakers. And I have to say, this was one of the type of games when the Lakers just needed it. They needed to get this win, and finally they delivered a loss to the OKC Thunder, and now the Lakers are just on a roll right now. And after losing to yesterday against the Minnesota's on Friday, but it was the Memphis Grizzlies. That was a bad one, but obviously the Lakers bounced back from this win tonight against OKC. And guys, there's some more vibes now that the Lakers are really going to really start to win now. I mean, when in competitive and convincing fashion now. Let's just hope for that. But at the same time, this was a must-win scenario. So I want to give you all my thoughts and my opinions about what went down, the stats and everything, and just everything just went well. Honestly, in the second half, the first half was not so much from certain players, but something turned around, something clicked in the second half in the third quarter when the Lakers just really took off after that. So I want to give you all my thoughts and my opinions about it. Before anything, like always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share my videos all over Facebook, Twitter, all the good social media stuff. And of course, like always, please be sure to, once again, like my page on Facebook, ZSPN, and also follow me on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok at ZSPN. Guys, I really do appreciate all the love, support you guys have shown me all across social media and, of course, on this channel, ZSPN on YouTube. Please be sure to hit that notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button so you will know when I upload on this channel. I really do appreciate all the love, support you guys have shown me all across social media and on this channel. Let's continue to grow this channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends, your colleagues, your family. Please go subscribe to ZSPN. I really do appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you will know when I go live and upload videos on this channel. Much appreciated. So guys, wow, the Lakers really done it. They really got a win tonight against a very good competitive OKC team. And they managed without LeBron, Anthony Davis, and D'Lo when it came down to it, and they were competitive all across the board when it comes to the offense and defensive side, especially shooting. And I'll get to the shooting side of things from the Lakers standpoint. But I have to say, guys, this was a much needed win for the Los Angeles Lakers. And I just saw the comments here from Turbo. Welcome to the live stream, brother. I really do appreciate it. What's up to you too? And what a great win. Absolutely. It was a great win, Turbo. I have to say, this was a much needed one. The Lakers had to bounce back from that loss against the Memphis Grizzlies, even though the Lakers could have won that game. But obviously the turnovers was ferocious to watch. And also just the lack of shooting was also the main downfall, and also defense as well. So everything across the board, the Lakers managed. They tried to compete against them, but it just wasn't enough to get a win against the Grizzlies in that particular instance. So it is unfortunate, but at the same time, the Lakers did get a win tonight against OKC. That's what matters, because now the Lakers in the standings, it's kind of looks good on their part right now. I mean, the Lakers are doing very well at this moment when it comes to the standings. They have a day off tomorrow, and they have a game on Friday, so the Lakers could rest. And obviously they will potentially just hopefully just have some sort of competitiveness moving forward now. I mean, that's what we need from this Lakers team. They need to, obviously, show the Laker fans, Lakers Nation that we are competitive. We will do whatever it takes to win and be competitive. And they actually were in this game tonight. I have to say, without LeBron, without Anthony Davis, without D'Lo, one of the top 3 players for this team, they were out. And the players tonight, they just stepped up to the plate and they just came to play. They came to play against OKC in this particular game, and a must-needed game tonight against OKC. So great job for the Lakers out there tonight, guys. And, and kudos to Darvin Ham. I have to say his rotations, it really worked well tonight against OKC. And let's just talk about it. I mean, just as a team in general, when it comes to the stats, the Lakers were the better shooting team. They shot 45% or 46% actually from the three, and obviously all of the shooting came from Mo Bamba and then, just the rest of the crew. I will get to those stat lines and the numbers in a bit, but, I saw more of the shooting efforts from Mo Bamba more than anything. And I didn't mention him in my last live stream, but I had to say, what was Darvin Ham thinking not putting Mo Bamba in the rotation against the Memphis Grizzlies? I never understood that. I mean, we really needed him to protect the rim, but for some reason he did not, and that's maybe mainly the reason why we lost that particular matchup yesterday. But we don't want to think about the past now. It's the now. We got the win against OKC, and now Mo Bamba, and he was in the starting lineup, and good for Darvin Ham to put him in the starting lineup because we need the firepower. We need a big man to start for the Los Angeles Lakers. No more 3-guard lineup type of scenario. So obviously Darvin Ham went with Mo Bamba in this particular instance, and it obviously worked out in this particular instance when it comes to his shooting and because of his rim protection. It was obviously put in place where we saw tonight. So just great job out there for Mo Bamba. I'll get to his stat line, what he put up, but I just had to put that out there when it comes to the credibility of Darvin Ham putting Mo Bamba in the starting lineup, and it just had to happen. So just got a comment here from Turbo. When is the next game? The next game is on Friday. It will be against the Minnesota Timberwolves, and I believe it's going to be at home in LA. So that could be an opportunity for D'Lo to return, but sort of remains to be seen what his situation and with his ankles. So it's been a couple of games now. It's been almost not a week, maybe not a week, but it's like almost there. So we could potentially see the return of him potentially on Friday, maybe Anthony Davis as well. I mean, I'm not sure why he was dealing with some sort of injury, but hopefully it's not anything too serious that will keep him out for a lengthy period. But we already know about LeBron James. He's going to be out for at least 2 to 3 weeks. So he's going to get reevaluated in 2 weeks. So we could have a better understanding how bad his injury is. But to answer your question, it will be the Minnesota Timberwolves. I believe it's going to be in LA. So that will be a matchup where hopefully we'll see the return of D'Lo and Anthony Davis in that particular game. But how about Davis? Yeah, I'm not sure about the timeline for Anthony Davis, but it's, when I got the notifications this, I believe in the afternoon, that he was out, and I think he's dealing with some sort of injury. I'm not sure how serious his injury is, but we will see the notifications potentially tomorrow when it comes to the announcement if he's still out. Or maybe Friday. That will be a better idea. But to answer your question, I'm not sure how long he will be out for, but it doesn't seem it's that serious. But he could potentially return, maybe Friday. Hopefully, I mean, we need him to be back more than ever. But I think the Lakers really, I'm not sure if Anthony Davis is dealing with an injury, but I think the Lakers did a smart move by not having Anthony Davis play a lot of games, because more than anything, we need him to be healthy and ready to go when it comes to the postseason. Once we see postseason Anthony Davis, he will take off and maybe give us monstrous performance. You never know. I mean, but at the same time, we need Lakers all of our Lakers players to win games moving forward. I mean, that's the goal. That's the mindset for us to at least get into the play-in. Sure, it'll be nice to get the 6th seed, but with LeBron being out, the likelihood is going to be the play-in. But hopefully, it's a little bit higher than what um, the expectations of the Lakers getting the 6th seed. So you never know. Maybe the 7th, maybe the 8th seed. You never know. So that could be an option. Our crowd needs to be louder to help the Lakers out against the Timberwolves. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think the crowd's gonna be legit. I mean, they're going to be very loud and showing a lot of support because they also want the Lakers to reach the postseason. I mean, I don't know any home team roots against their own roots against their own team. So knowing Lakers Nation and knowing the Laker fans in the crypto.com arena, they will potentially and loudly show support for the Los Angeles Lakers in that particular matchup. And, it'd just be nice for D'Lo to return in that particular game. And, all speculations are indicating from the reports is that D'Lo will potentially return on Friday. And that's the goal, what Lakers officials and, even Darvin Ham is hoping. But sort of remains to be seen. The Lakers will have a rest day tomorrow. So that could be an opportunity for them to get some rest in. And, hopefully we'll see a game on Friday against the Minnesota Timberwolves. So, we just have to wait and see about that. I hope D'Lo returns, but you never know if it's still serious, keep him out. We need to be at him, have him be 100% and ready to go for, at any given moment once he returns. So, and along with Anthony Davis as well. So let's just hope for that as well. Turbo. Really appreciate your commenting, man. I mean, we're so engaging on this live stream, and you're the number one person that does it. So you're the only guy that comments on here, but you're my number one fan. I really do appreciate it, man. I mean, you're just on the roll. So you're right. I hope Russell comes back on Friday. Yeah, that's the goal. I mean, that's been the announcements of what I heard from most of the Lakers officials, what they obviously announced. That's the goal for him to return on Friday. So he was on the road last time I heard, I believe it was from Lakers Nation, from Trevor Lane, is that he was on the road with the team and, with Memphis. The idea was he was going to suit up, but I think the Lakers thought twice about it and thought, you know what, let him be 100% and ready to go for at least the Friday's game. So that's the idea when it comes down to that. So we have to hope and see about that for sure. So Turbo, you think Ham is going to change up the starting lineup against the Timberwolves? Well, so far what I liked about tonight's win, this lineup worked out perfectly. But, somehow D'Lo returns and, maybe Anthony Davis. The likelihood is going to be D'Lo, Malik Beasley. It's still a likelihood. I think Darvin Ham is still going to keep Troy Brown Jr. in the starting lineup because of his performance tonight. And I'll get to his performance in just a bit and all the stat lines of the Lakers. So that's a likelihood. And then if Anthony Davis is still out, it could be just Vanderbilt, and at the center position will be Mo Bamba. So that will be that particular lineup. I think it's going to remain the same when it comes to this lineup that we saw tonight against OKC. So that's the likelihood, and hopefully the Lakers will potentially keep on winning with this particular lineup because I liked it. I mean, they stepped up to the plate and helped the Lakers win tonight. So in convincing fashion. So to answer your question, Turbo, yes, I think the starting lineup will remain the same of what Darvin Ham wants. But I want Rui Hachimura to be inserted in the starting lineup at the small forward. I mean, that's just me because, he's a small forward. So with that being said, I mean, that's just my own personal opinion when it comes down to just, positions wise, because he's a small forward. He can also play the power forward. But Troy Brown Jr., he also plays small forward as well. But at the same time, he does shoot. So he's like a pretty good shooter. So especially in tonight's game. So, um, but yeah, absolutely. I think that starting lineup will remain the same of this lineup that we saw tonight against OKC. Uh, Lakers World Order, welcome to the live stream, bro. I really do appreciate you joining on this live stream. I really do appreciate it, man. I mean, and guys, for those of you who are watching, please go subscribe to Lakers World Order. I mean, the guy knows his Lakers news, knows his Lakers talk, and just always breaks down about everything that goes down when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers. So please go subscribe to Lakers World Order. The guy is just sensational. He knows his Lakers talk. So go check him out. I really do appreciate you joining, man. I mean, it's been a while, but you're doing your own thing, so it's all good here. So glad this road trip is over. Yeah, absolutely. Now the Lakers are going back to LA, and I believe they have a couple of games at home. So it will be a couple of more home wins for the Lakers to achieve potentially. So let's just hope for that for sure. And Turbo with a thumbs up for Lakers World Order. Absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, go support this guy. This guy knows his Lakers news and knows his talk about the Lakers. So go check him out. I really appreciate you too, Lakers World Order. I mean, you're just you're just doing what I'm doing. I mean, you talk about one of your favorite teams of all time in the Los Angeles Lakers, and the good and the bad. And we are just fans of the Lakers. So for those of you who are watching, go subscribe to Lakers World Order. I really do appreciate all of you for your love, support, and just show your love and support for that guy. I mean, the guy just knows his Lakers. Absolutely. Let's see here. Turbo. Oh, okay. I didn't know he covered the Lakers too. He streams like live too. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I actually attended his live streams. I was just in the comments, but yeah, I mean, he knows his Lakers talk, and he just always talks about the Lakers news, updates, speculations about the Lakers, and he goes. I think he goes live every single Lakers post game show. So go check him out. I mean, the guy knows his Lakers talk. So and I really suggest you guys check him out because he's like the real deal when it comes to talking about the Lakers. I mean, he's just talking from the fan perspective as I am. So go check him out, guys. I really appreciate that. So absolutely. So yeah, he is a live streamer. He talks about the Lakers like I do. So absolutely, go check him out. So guys, let's talk about just the stat lines of the Los Angeles Lakers. I was impressed, but at the same time, I wasn't from the first half. I have to say the Lakers kind of was kind of bad to watch when it came down to that. So it was just disappointing from the first half, but the second half and the third quarter where everything went well for the Lakers on the offense and on the defensive side. So they were just sensational. Let's talk about the stats. Let's talk about the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder, I have to say, in the first half, he sucked. Let's just be real, okay? Dennis Schroeder in the first half, he did not perform to the best of his ability in the first half. But when we hit the third and fourth quarter, he really let it up with his shooting efforts. He led the Lakers tonight with 26 points, went 8 of 18 from the field, 3 of 6 from the three, and managed to give us 6 assists and 2 steals. He did get fouled out though, but regardless, I think it was like the end of the game when he got fouled out. But it was just we needed him to step up, and we need him also to step up more than ever with Anthony Davis being out and D'Lo being out and LeBron James. When it comes down to it, Dennis Schroeder, Troy Brown Jr., Mo Bamba, Malik Beasley, the rest of the crew, Jared Vanderbilt, all those guys, Austin Reeves, Lonnie Walker, those guys, the combinations of those groups, they need to step up now more than ever when it comes down to it. So absolutely, but at the end of the day, I was just surprised of the great performance from Dennis Schroeder. He was really consistent in the second half in the third quarter. Now, the last game, he wasn't. Obviously, with horrendous turnovers, especially the one that to the point that Darvin Ham took it out of the game. So it was just one of those moments where that was a bad game for Dennis Schroeder, but at the same time, he redeemed himself. And if you kind of really think about it, this how should I say this game really, even though it was a must win, it was a kind of redemption type of win for the Lakers as well, especially our players because they played pretty badly yesterday. So, with that being said, they redeemed themselves. They put up some big numbers, especially Troy Brown Jr. He stepped up in this game tonight, all across the board, when it came down to the shooting efforts and defense. 19 points, went 7 of 10 from the field, went 4 of 7 for the Lakers. He was the better shooter tonight compared to Dennis Schroeder. So Troy Brown Jr. with his shooting efforts from 4 of 7 from the three. It was just great to watch when it came down to it. So just great job out there for Troy Brown Jr. with his shooting efforts, 19 points. And he really redeemed himself in this game tonight against OKC. So, guys, let me also be clear here. I mean, also the OKC Thunder, they were also shorthanded. But at the same time, the Lakers just had to. They had to get this win, even with them having shorthanded players. We're shorthanded. They're shorthanded. So they had to get this win because the Lakers were the better team. So even though the odd makers, they were kind of pointing to OKC to win it, but obviously the odds weren't true, and the Lakers got the win tonight against OKC. So, absolutely. Seeing more comments here. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Okay, cool, cool. Lots of appreciation for Lakers World Order. Turbo, really appreciate the support. Go check him out because he knows his Lakers talk. He was good tonight. I think you were probably referring to some player I was mentioning. I think it was Troy Brown Jr. or Dennis Schroeder. Yeah, Troy Brown did good too. Yeah, I think you were mentioning too. So yeah, absolutely, they were. Dennis Schroeder and Troy Brown Jr. They were great, leading the Lakers tonight with their shooting efforts from the three. It was just sensational, absolutely. So they were great. They were absolutely great. And then let's talk about Mo Bamba. Surprisingly, I mean, he put up some numbers as well, especially shooting. I mean, when you think about bigs, you think about like Brooke Lopez, you think about Anthony Davis, those bigs that can shoot. Mo Bamba is one of them. I mean, this was a great shooting effort from Mo Bamba as well. Had 12 points, went 4 of 5 from the field. And this is my favorite. Went 3 of 4 from the three. And I believe this guy is 7 foot or something like that. I mean, the guy was just sensational when it comes to his shooting efforts. Now, he did also struggle with the foul troubles, and it's been that way since he joined the Lakers. So I can understand at the at the sense why maybe what's his name, uh, Darvin Ham, Coach Darvin Ham did not play him yesterday because obviously he gets into foul troubles right away. So, but at the same time, he is a good asset to have when it comes to protecting the rim and also bringing shooting. So, he does bring a lot to the table, and I'm glad that the Lakers decided, or Darvin Ham, excuse me, decided to put him in the starting lineup. And you had to. You really had to, because with Anthony Davis being out, you need to have another big to be inserted into the starting lineup. And Mo Bamba fits that description when it comes to filling in um, for Anthony Davis. So absolutely, he had a great night, a solid night, especially from shooting. Great shooting efforts from Mo Bamba out there tonight. Malik Beasley, he had 11 points, but he did struggle when it comes to his shooting. Went 3 of 12 from the three, so that was pretty bad when it comes down to that. But regardless, from the equal shooting efforts from Dennis Schroeder, Troy Brown Jr., and also from Mo Bamba, it kind of evened things out when it comes to the Lakers, how well they shot tonight. So, but Malik Beasley had 11 points, had 6 rebounds. A solid night for him. Jared Vanderbilt, he did struggle a little bit, I have to say. It was a pretty bad performance on his part. He did put up 7 points though, went 2 of 5 from the field, and managed to give us 4 rebounds and 1 block and 1 steal. So defensively, he was there. But at the same time, offensively, this is not the explosive type of Jared Vanderbilt, what we saw from him for his past couple of games, where he was just letting it up in that particular moment. So in a couple of games where he was like averaging double-digit numbers. So, but at the same time, defensively is his key trait that he brings to the table for the Lakers. And we saw a bit of that in this game as well. But at the same time, he's not an offensive player. He's a defensive player. That's what we all need to understand when it comes to his skill set and what he brings to the table for the Los Angeles Lakers. So with that being said, Jared Vanderbilt, he had a great night defensively. So great job for him. But now let's talk about the second unit. Austin Reeves with 19 points. He's been on a roll ever since, guys. I have to say, was on a roll for the Los Angeles Lakers, coming off the bench with his 19-point performance. Went 5 of 5 from the field and shot 1 3 and gave us, I believe, 4 assists out there and 1 steal. Surprisingly, he didn't gave us 0 rebounds. This is Austin Reeves when it comes to, he's really good at grabbing those rebounds, but for some reason he got 0. So, but, he was great offensively. So great job for him on the shooting efforts. Guys, I have to say he's our key guy. With him coming back with injury, from his injury, has been that lack of his performance not being there. But now he's back. He's healthy, ready to go. And hopefully he stays that way because we need Austin Reeves to step up every chance that he gets. So just a great night for Austin Reeves out there tonight, guys. All right, let's see what's on these comments here I've been seeing. Let's see here. I just realized SGA was out. I believe you're talking about I think you're talking about Alexander. I might be mistaken, but Kendrick Alexander, I believe. Yeah, he was, or I might be mistaken. Who's SGA? I think you're talking about Alexander, I believe. So I hope I'm wrong, but yeah, he was out too, and I believe a couple of players from from OKC's side, their starters were out. So. Yeah, absolutely. But, the Lakers, they're shorthanded as well, but they needed to get the win. Oh, I thought so. Yeah. Shea Kendrick Alexander. Yeah, absolutely. So I thought you were talking about him. So, yeah, when it comes down to that, I mean, the Lakers were shorthanded. They were shorthanded, but the Lakers were the better team, and they had to get this win, a much needed win against OKC, and they delivered so in this game tonight. So just great job for the Lakers. I'm just so impressed. With no LeBron, no Anthony Davis, no D'Lo, the Lakers managed to get the win in convincing fashion in the second half. So just great job from the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's see here. Austin Reeves did good tonight too. Yeah, absolutely. He had a great night. I was just mentioning him. He had a 19-point performance, and we needed to be at this level to be competitive as much as he can because and bring that firepower off the bench, especially as our 6th man now coming off the bench with LeBron, Anthony Davis, and D'Lo being out. So absolutely. Let's see here. Lonnie Walker too. Yeah, I was gonna get to him just in a bit. You were beating me to it. But yeah, absolutely. Go Lakers. What's up from Oh, wow. You're from there. Oh, awesome. Really great. Welcome, Victor, to the ZSPN live stream, Lakers post game show. I really do appreciate it. And, welcome to the live stream, buddy. I really do appreciate it. Rui Hachimura, 9 points, 9 rebounds. Not bad. Yeah, he had a solid night, I have to say. Even though I still want him to be in the starting lineup, we do need that firepower and that depth coming out the bench as well. So I can understand why Darvin Ham hasn't inserted him into the starting lineup yet. But, it is what it is. Troy Brown Jr. stepped up to the plate and had a great night. So, just a great night for Troy Brown Jr. and also Rui Hachimura, 9 points and 9 rebounds. And he had 3 blocks. I had to say, very impressive performance for him on the defensive side. He had 3 blocks for the Los Angeles Lakers out there tonight. And also Troy Brown Jr., who had two blocks out there tonight. So great defensively for Rui Hachimura. Shout out. Yeah. Okay, cool. Victor, welcome. Yeah. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, absolutely. Show some love for Victor. Absolutely. Gabriel had 10 rebounds. Yeah, absolutely. Defensively, he led the Lakers tonight with rebounding out there tonight. So great job out there for Wayne Gabriel, who I have to say, he's just amazing on the defensive effort. I mean, the guy has been nothing but sensational to watch when it comes to his defensive effort. I mean, the guy has just been nothing but a big help for the Lakers, especially especially yesterday when you think about it against the Grizzlies. He was great on defense as well, and we need him to be great on defense every chance that Darvin Ham gives him. So played for 22 minutes. Hopefully it stays that way, but I think it would kind of change once we see Anthony Davis and LeBron returning, and also D'Lo. So it's a sad reality, but at the same time, get the minutes as much as you can and put up big numbers because it's obviously working. Just great. Had 10 rebounds out there tonight. So great job for Gabriel out there tonight. Let's see here. More comments. I really do appreciate you all joining me. I mean, I really do appreciate it. I mean, I just love this type of engagement that I have with all of you. I mean, we just talk about Lakers basketball, especially from the Lakers win. The Lakers won. I mean, obviously we're all excited. We're all happy. So it's always great to talk to all of you and just reading your comments. I really appreciate it. So absolutely. Let's see here. Okay. I see a comment here from Lakers World Order. Once again, guys, go subscribe to him. The guy knows his Lakers talk and talks about the Lakers. He gives his analysis about the Lakers in every post-game show. So go check him out and subscribe to him. Absolutely. What's your thoughts on the buyout? Anyone catches your attention? I actually made a video about it. I have to say, when it comes down to it, I'm surprised the Lakers haven't signed anybody yet. I mean, it's just one of those type of situations where, usually the Lakers kind of make a move by then when it comes to signing somebody for that last roster spot. It's been that trend for these past couple of years. But for some reason, the Lakers are just taking their time, and I'm not sure why. Maybe they're waiting for some big name to potentially get bought out. But I don't know. It's just it's kind of weird that the Lakers haven't signed anybody yet. But I'm thinking about like a couple of players. I mean, obviously, it's hard to tell. I mean, we could go with another big. I honestly think the Lakers could look for another big. Maybe a DeMarcus Cousins. I can't. I don't have the list on the top of my head. I had I actually posted a free agents in my community chat. If you guys want to go check it out, I did post a couple of names that I showed a lot of interest in when it comes to the Lakers signing. Obviously, DeMarcus Cousins comes to mind when it comes down to finding another big. Hassan Whiteside comes to mind as well. But if the Lakers want to go the guard route, Will Barton comes to mind when it comes to his shooting efforts and him being a scorer. So also, because I also saw him play as a Denver Nugget as well. So, I just saw what he's capable of, and maybe he can be a big help for the Lakers. But so far, I haven't seen a lot of interest from some teams for targeting him, but you never know. Will Barton comes to mind as well. And lastly, and I think this is just coming from a fan perspective. I mean, I saw Carmelo Anthony play as a Denver Nugget. I mean, the guy was just sensational to watch. I mean, he was like the closest thing to what LeBron was during his time. I mean, the guy was just a offensive machine, scorer, and also a rebounder. I mean, most people do not give him a lot of credit when it comes to his defensive effort. I saw him play as a Denver Nugget. He was just great on defense as well. That was just my own personal experience of how he plays. But when it comes down to it, Carmelo Anthony comes to mind. I think he was just great for us last season. I had to say, a guy coming off the bench, being like the 7th, the 8th guy coming off the bench, bringing that shooting to the table where he shot 37% from the three, and averaging around like 14 to 15 points a game. I mean, why not bring that to the table when it comes to his shooting efforts? I mean, the guy can obviously bring shooting for you, and also bring size to the table. I mean, the guy can, he's a small forward, can play power forward, can carry the load for Anthony Davis and the rest of the crew. But, at the same time, I kind of see the Lakers where they're coming from. I think they just want to play their own players right now. Maybe that's why they haven't signed anybody yet. But to answer your question, Lakers world order, it's DeMarcus Cousins, maybe Hassan Whiteside, and I'm probably missing somebody that I think will be a great fit, but the name just escapes me right now. But Will Barton and Carmelo Anthony. Those are the four guys that I think the Lakers should look at to potentially sign in the buyout market. Let's see what else here. I don't mind if Ham starts Gabriel just for rebound, blocks, extra big. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, so far, Wayne Gabriel has really proved himself to be a great defender for the Los Angeles Lakers, especially on the rebounding side. I think, you know, excuse me, guys, my apologies. But yeah, I mean, so far I'm not seeing Darvin Ham potentially doing so. I think he's more efficient coming off the bench, bringing that defensive power coming off the bench. So uh, I think Wayne Gabriel just deserves. I think he just should remain where he's at right now. So I mean, he deserves to be a starter, but at the same time, we need that firepower coming off the bench, along with Rui Hachimura, Lonnie Walker, and Austin Reeves. I mean, those combination of those guys just really fits when it comes to their efforts and what they bring for the second unit. And you can just tell that this second unit is a whole different level compared before the trade deadline, with Russell Westbrook and that debacle. And obviously, what he's doing with the LA Clippers, I'm loving it. I have to say, I am loving it. They're now 0-4 since they signed him. So I am, I, I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven when it comes to, the idea of the LA Clippers are losing games because of Russell Westbrook. I mean, now they feel our pain, and obviously, I'm just loving it. I mean, the LA Clippers, they're losing, and it's just that's what you get. So we suffer. Now you guys have to suffer. So it's just one of those type of moments that I'm just happy that that the Clippers are doing badly. And, even though Russell Westbrook, he's in a different situation and I'm rooting for him, but at the same time, he was bad for us. He was a bad fit along with LeBron and just this team. Darvin Ham, let's give him some credit. The guy really believed in Russell Westbrook, that he can be a huge contributor to the team. And, for some reason, it worked because obviously he was playing well as a sixth man. And, there was conversation that he was going to get sixth man of the year. So with that being said, I mean, it was nice that he was here for the second year, but I'm just glad that he's gone because obviously we needed to win games in convincing and competitive fashion. And now we are an actual basketball team, with D'Lo, with Jared Vanderbilt, with Malik Beasley, Mo Bamba. I mean, this is just a great group of guys. Rui Hachimura. I mean, those guys are just, a great fit now with this Lakers team, what they're building around LeBron and Anthony Davis now. So, and they could be for future years to come, even after LeBron is gone. So these are good assets to have for future years to come with this Lakers team. So I'm loving it. This team now, we are 5-1, or actually 5-2 since that trade at the trade deadline. So I'm all good now. We're all good now with this Lakers finally competing and winning games now, and finally being a basketball team with great depth. So absolutely. Let's see here. Lakers need this win again. Yeah, I mean, this win was a must-needed win. Absolutely. I mean, the Lakers, even though they lost against the Grizzlies, they needed to bounce back, and they got the win against OKC for sure. And hopefully, when they return on Friday to LA in Crypto.com Arena, they get a win against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Because I might be wrong. I think the Minnesota Timberwolves, I believe they're in the play-in. So they're like really close of being knocked out, but you never know. They are 32 wins and 32 losses. So the Lakers, they are now have 30 wins under their belt with 33 losses. So it could happen. If the Lakers get a win on Friday, the Lakers could potentially move up. And with this win, the Lakers are now in the 11th seed. So they're inching up. They're getting close. So the Lakers are in reach of the play-in, and that was the likelihood of what I predicted. The Lakers will reach the play-in. The hope that they wanted was the 6th seed. But with with LeBron and now Anthony Davis being out and D'Lo being out, it's kind of a long shot at this particular moment when it comes to the Lakers potentially getting the 6th seed. And, with Dallas losing games, now Golden State Warriors are in the 6th seed. I'm just seeing the standings right now. And the LA Clippers, with going on 0-4 run since they got Russell Westbrook, surprisingly, they are the 5th seed in the Western Conference, which is just so surprising. But hopefully they continue to lose games. Let's just hope for that. So with that being said, I mean, it's just the Lakers are doing good. They're the 11th seed. Let's just hope they keep it that way, continue to win games, and just each their way closer to the play-in. More likely, they could potentially be the 9th seed, maybe the 8th seed, but, sort of remains to be seen where their competitiveness drive should continue, after this win. So let's just hope for that. And hopefully the Lakers will potentially go on a run, potentially. But, hopefully the return of D'Lo and Anthony Davis will obviously bring a lot of firepower and more potential wins moving forward, because obviously LeBron will be out for at least 2 to 3 weeks, and he has to get reevaluated as well. So we could have a potential idea how serious his injury is and how long he'll be out for. So we just have to hope, and let's just cross our fingers and just pray that, that LeBron gets his speedy recovery and returns very soon once we reach the play-in and just the postseason. So let's just hope for that for sure. Let's see here. Turbo. Let's see here. Poor Russell Westbrook needs to retire, or it's getting more bad. Yeah, I mean, I believe, let's just say this. His performances so far, when it comes to, his efforts and what he's bringing to the table for the LA Clippers, it's not bad, I have to say. Even though he is a turnover machine, I mean, obviously that's the reason why they're losing games, and I'm loving it. But at the same time, it's just, you can tell that Russell Westbrook, regardless how we feel about him when it comes to those turnovers, when it comes to his shooting efforts, and just him just hogging the ball, being selfish, the guy doesn't cheat. He doesn't cheat us the game, and the guy really goes out there every single night and plays the best basketball that he can. And you can just tell that the drive in him is to do wherever that he can to help their team win. But obviously, with us, with the Lakers, you can tell that the Lakers were not doing very well, with him being on the team. So it was just one of those type of moments where at any given moment when there's a trade out there, let's trade, let's trade Russell Westbrook. And we finally did at the trade deadline, and we got some great assets in return. And he is playing badly, and the Clippers are playing badly because of him. But at the same time, we all had to appreciate what Russell Westbrook brought to the table when it comes to him not cheating us, not cheating the game for us, and going out there every single night and being competitive and just playing for the fans. And that's the other side of things when it comes to the athlete perspective. So, um, but at the end of the day, I'm just glad that he's gone. He's obviously making the LA Clippers regret signing him. But at the same time, I just wish more nothing but success for Russell Westbrook moving forward. So let's just hope for that. Let's see, Lakers World Order. Uh, that's what they get for following in our footsteps. Yeah, for some reason, I mean, the LA Clippers continue to always be like, we're the better LA team type of crap. And I'm like, no, the LA Clippers, they're still the team in the basement and they haven't won anything since they were in existence. So, you know, the LA Clippers will never be on the level of the Los Angeles Lakers. We are a storied franchise and a storied sports team for numerous years in history. And for them to show that they are the team coming up. And I'm like, no, you're not. You have to win to be on our level. And that's going to be a long way. I mean, it's not just you winning one NBA championship. You need to get to maybe like, I don't know, 18 for that to happen or something. Be at our level to have that title. And absolutely, I mean, for them to every time the Lakers are in trade rumors of showing a lot of interest in certain players, for some reason the LA Clippers need to be in the conversation. And I'm like, dude, just leave us alone. Go deal with your own team. Go deal and show a lot of interest in some other player. I mean, I just leave us alone. I mean, it's like the LA Clippers is like the little brother that just doesn't really, that keeps bothering you. I mean, it's that type of instance, that type of mentality when it comes to sibling type of rivalries in that sort of instance. So, but yeah, absolutely, I agree with you, Lakers World Order. I mean, it's just they're really getting on my nerves. They continue to follow in our footsteps, which just it's so annoying. So, absolutely, Turbo. The Timberwolves got a couple good players on their team. Yeah, but I think last time I checked, I think Carl Anthony Towns is still out. So, but I believe it's Anthony Edwards. I might be mistaken, but he's something special. I mean, the guy he's going to be an all-star in this league. I mean, yeah, Anthony Edwards. Yeah, I mean, the guy is just he's a really good player, a young guy too. So it could be competitive, but that's why I'm hoping that D'Lo and Anthony Davis will return. So that could be an opportunity for him to potentially those two guys to return. And if they do to return, I think the Lakers have a shot at beating them. But we just have to wait and see. What we saw tonight against OKC, I kind of think the Lakers will potentially be competitive, in that Friday's matchup. So let's just hope for that for sure. And with them having a day off tomorrow, I mean, that could give them opportunity to rest more. So that could be an opportunity for them to be at 100% on Friday. So let's just hope for that for sure. Turbo, Lakers need Davis, and yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Lakers won a chance. Yeah, absolutely. I was just mentioning that. I mean, if somehow Anthony Davis and D'Angelo Russell returns on Friday, I think the Lakers will win in that particular matchup against the Minnesota Timberwolves, and it would be great if they beat them because that's how the Lakers will continue to inch their way closer to the play-in, maybe the 10th, maybe the 9th seed in the playoffs. So that could be an opportunity for them to potentially achieve. But let's just hope for that for sure. So absolutely. Lakers World Order, I'm going to go to bed. Thanks for the love and support, ZSPN and chat. Hit the like. Oh, man, I really do appreciate it. And, you have a good night, buddy. I really do appreciate it. And, guys, once again, go check him out. He knows his Laker talk. So he knows his analysis about the Lakers. I mean, the guy goes into real depth conversations about the Los Angeles Lakers and how he's feeling. And, rightfully so, because it's been a frustrating season for the Lakers. So you hear the good and the bad about the Lakers on his channel. And, it's all about love, because obviously we're all frustrated of this Lakers team for the season so far. Go check out Lakers World Order. The guy knows his Lakers talk. So go check him out. And have a good night, Lakers World Order. I really do appreciate you joining on here. I really do appreciate it. Turbo, have a good night, Lakers World Order. Yeah, have a good night, buddy. Absolutely. Anthony Edwards from the Timberwolves is an all-star this year. Oh, he was? I did not know that. Maybe he's putting up big numbers and obviously well-deserved. The guy was just, yeah, he is an all-star. My mistake. So absolutely. I guess, I don't know. I did not really pay attention to the all-star game, to be honest with you guys. I mean, I saw just highlights and clips of the game. So I did not know who got selected in LeBron's team, but all I know is, the All-Stars, other than the dunk contest with Mac McClung, that was the only type of entertainment that I just enjoyed. So, because the All-Stars, in my own opinion, it just hasn't been the same. So, I don't know. That's just me. I mean, before the time when Kobe was there in the All-Stars, that was entertaining to watch. Allen Iverson, I mean, just all the greats that obviously really, that was the all-star entertainment that I loved to watch. And, there was lots of celebrities that were there that was entertaining to watch as well. So, but, since then it's really went downhill, and I hope they continue to, I don't know, somehow try to find ways to make it better. But, obviously it just hasn't been the same. That's just my own personal opinion about that. But yeah, I mean, overall, the Lakers got the win. The Lakers got the win against OKC, and they got it in convincing fashion. And, and I was just looking at the standings. The Lakers are in the 11th spot with this win tonight. So that's good news, because the Lakers will continue to just be competitive, and hopefully it stays that way. Let's hope it stays that way. And last time I checked, I think I was actually paying attention. Oh, they're still playing. Okay. So the New Orleans Pelicans is facing the Portland Trailblazers. My idea is, I think we need the Pelicans to beat the Trailblazers. I believe so, because that would give the Lakers, I guess, a better shot of just keeping their 11th seed at this particular moment. So we have to hope that the Pelicans win it and beat the Trailblazers. So, or you never know. I think, let's see here. Let's see the standings. Let's see the standings for a bit. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, yeah, I think if the New Orleans Pelicans, if they beat the Trailblazers, the Trailblazers will be 29-33. If the Blazers beat the New Orleans Pelicans, they will just have the same record as the Lakers now. So that's the idea situation there. But if somehow it's kind of hard to tell. I mean, I think the Pelicans needs to beat the Trailblazers, but maybe it's need to be the other way around. I'm not sure. So, um, but yeah, guys, I mean, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. I obviously went for 50 minutes, but we had great conversations. And once again, thank you to Turbo, thank you Lakers World Order, and Victor for your comments on here. I mean, it's nothing but engaging talks on here. We had some great conversations, and I hope you guys return, because I love these comments and I do read them out loud. So we have good consistency and good talks on here. So please, once again, I really do appreciate all of you for joining, and thank you, Turbo. Have a good night, buddy. Go to sleep and have a Have a great night. And thank you for your conversations on here. I mean, you were the starter for these comments. And, surprisingly, Lakers World Order joined the conversations, and you guys had some great conversations of your own. So I love this type of community type of chats on here. So thank you, Turbo, and have a good night, buddy. And thank you, Lakers World Order and Victor, for your comments on here. I really appreciate it. And yeah, guys, I mean, just a great night for the Los Angeles Lakers. They got the win, and they just won it in convincing fashion. So, with no LeBron, no Anthony Davis, no D'Lo. So, the Lakers just needed to get this win, and they got it in convincing fashion. And it was just great. Great, the Lakers got the win, and now we can all go to sleep and just go to sleep happy. That's all what we need from this Lakers win. So, but yeah, guys, I mean, thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and please follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at ZSPN. I'll leave the links to my social media sites in the description of this video so you guys can check out my social media sites. And once again, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for more Lakers live stream, every Lakers post-game show. I do go live every single night for every Lakers post-game show. And I also upload videos as well for any news, updates, speculations about the Los Angeles Lakers. So please do so. Subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. And once again, it's just a great night for the Lakers to get the win against OKC. And let's just hope the Lakers will keep that mindset and the mentality of continuing to win moving forward with 19 games remaining. So the Lakers are on a roll right now. Let's hope that they continue on this drive and hopefully get some wins under their belt. So let's just hope for that. And yeah, guys, I really do appreciate all of you for joining me. Thank you once again, Turbo, Lakers World Order, and Victor, for your comments on here. It was so engaging, and I hope you guys will return and show me some more love, support, and all of you for joining me as well. So thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I really do appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and follow me all across social media. And I'll see you all in the next video. And let's all hope that Anthony Davis and D'Lo will make the return on Friday against the Minnesota Timberwolves in LA in Crypto.com Arena. Let's just hope for that, because we need them more than ever when it comes to their firepower and what they can, obviously, the combination of those two, what they can bring to the table. So let's just hope for that. And thank you all once again for joining me. Like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.